Morning, good morning. Where did it go? Never mind. I know why I have an echo. Alright. Looks like the fire rings right in the middle of the thing, too. Oh, let me see. The weather is. It's 54 with 31% humidity. We're going to be going to 77 today. But it's a little windy out there. It says it's only 4 miles an hour, but it's pretty windy. I'm not sure where the weather station's set up at. Let's say Mingus Mountain weather. Not my normal weather app. My normal weather app is on the phone, which is outside. That's even diagonal. It is so difficult to get that breeze blowing. It likes to blow the phone around. I can't get it at the right. I might put it on the other side of the picnic table. Alright. Let me go back out there. See what I can get. Oh, I have to wait on the coffee. Maybe I don't. Nope, it's hot. I'll just shut it up before this is. I'll adjust it now. Take it to the other side of the table. Get the firing out of the way. Better. Alright, I think I'll take that closer to the edge as it gets lighter out. But it's too dark to get close to the edge right now. And I'm still making my coffee, so I can't see the chat right this second. And then I gotta wait for the thing to cool to get the grill off of it to light the. Oh, no, I don't. I'll make my coffee first. Yesterday was the first time I had caffeinated coffee, and I could not sleep well last night at all. And I had it very early in the morning. And I guess if you don't have caffeine for a while. Today. Oh, that's not it. I'm going to do a half calf. That way I'm not up all night tonight either. I don't like when you're up all night. You don't really want to turn on something because you're guaranteed to not sleep. then your thoughts go a little crazy. Anyway, that's annoying. I'm trying to catch the sound of the birds. I moved camp and then went on a hike, so I was just a little too wore out to go digging for the old phone holder that was in the truck that I'm going to rig up to hold the camera at a good angle. But I didn't get to it. I apologize for that. Oh, I guess it's got to be left. The white curtain keeps getting in my sink. Keep it out. More. There's that hot water in the sink for dishes later. No, not later. I mean, so nice. Oh, there's a lot of hot water. I'll put it in the thermos cup. That's what I'm going to do. Keep it hot for a while. Then I can use it for dishes. One more coffee. Yay. I should put the banner up that said I was making coffee, so I have to keep it peeling. There we go. Wow, that'll make a whole second cup of coffee if I wanted it. Nice. Okay, creamer and honey, and I'm good. Half calf, like my diet. Half healthy, half a little insane. Actually, most of it's kind of healthy. It's when it comes to creamer, I can't store that enough milk or cream for 2 weeks in my fridge that I load up with other stuff. So I have to use the powdered stuff. Be better off using powdered milk, but I don't know what I do with it. All right, here I come to the chat. Oh, what's this? Something that's update. I don't want to update. It might be too. Oh, my phone got crooked again. Oy vey. And it's light enough to get down to the edge a little bit. So, time to go move it again. What do I do with the flashlight now? Oh, shoot. Well, jeez. These things so quickly. Look at that, it tilted again. You can actually see the ridge. I really need to. Okay. Can't get much closer right now. I don't have a flashlight. If I did, that looks even. Is that a Let's wait for it to be bright enough to walk down the hill. Down the hill to the edge. Because I might have to keep adjusting it. It's like the wind keeps blowing it or something. Or my mind is going busy a little. Who knows? Could be either. Alright. Let's get this so I can have some heat. Coffee pot gives a little bit of heat, but not much because it boiled fast. The window's cracked, the door is cracked, the other window's cracked, and I've got a fan going. And I should be set. Alright. Here we go. Wow. That's looking pretty. The only way to get more of the sky is for that phone to point upwards. And it'll just fall off the stand I have right now to do that until I can find my other stand I wanted to make. I'm going to have to make that a priority after the sun rises. Find that thing. Then we can get a nice tilt. For now, we can still see the colors. We'll be able to see the sun come up. Probably got a Aruba dive girl down in Florida. I've been watching her drive to work. She has kind of a little sunrise going on while she drives. I started watching the other streamers when my signal was too low for me to stream. But now I've got a good signal again. It's time to get back to it. Alright, let's see if I can play my game while I'm doing this. So it looks like I don't have anyone yet. I'm sure someone will let me know if they come on. Let's see, where is it? We like sunrises and coffee. There we go. Oh, that's not sunset. Sunrise, I mean. Go back to that one. Oh, here's birds. Oh, I'm just going to mute my mic and listen to birds until someone comes and talks. Or I could type and chat. We'll see how it goes. Let's just listen to the birds. Good morning, Lynn. We have to look at like 2/3 ground and 1/3 sky because if I tilt the camera anymore, it'll fall off the stand I have it on. I have part of an old phone holder that I didn't take the time to go look for yesterday because I moved camp and then I hiked and then I came back and I was a little bit tired, so I didn't do it. But I'd probably do it this morning after the sun comes up. Would be nice to have it more at the sky. I'm doing okay. I didn't sleep very well last night because yesterday was the first day to have caffeine again in weeks. So I was still wired and I had it in the morning, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing a half calf today because I'd like to sleep tonight. I'll be doing some kind of hike today. I don't know which hike I'll be doing, but we will be doing one. How's your day going? Oh, you've been up since 4 a.m.? Well, it is 4:43 right now. I've been in the habit of getting up at 4 a.m. before I went on the convoy. And during the convoy, I was able to keep it up until it disbanded, and maybe towards the end too, because we had to do some early driving, and I haven't gotten back to my 4 a.m. again, which I am working on right now. I also have another game that I normally did in the mornings, like I get back to, but that's not the one I'm just going to do a clicker game right now. It's like coloring. When you color, your mind lets go of things and you just relax. So, a clicker game to do the same thing. Good so far. So then, what time is it where you're at? Waiting for Red Cactus to go live at 6:44. Okay. Yeah, she should be up in what, about 15 minutes or so. I wish I could do both. I probably could if I put my hotspot back on Wi-Fi instead of just USB. I could turn on that other phone and watch Red too. Be nice if it. I don't know. It's hard. You get in the habit of watching somebody and then you got to do something at the same time. It drives me a little batty. But I got to deal with it. I got to do what I got to do. I'm traveling, and that's part of what I do when I move around. Show what I'm experiencing. Sitting on your porch, how warm is it out there? I had to run inside. It's like what did I say it was 56 out? 54. Feels like 56 it says. 34% indoor humidity, 31% outdoor humidity. I don't like humidity. And how would it know what my indoor humidity is? Oh, look. Oh, You're probably used to colder climates. I'm a wimp. I can't sit out. Well, I did. My other sunrises, I sat out there, but I had my sleeping bag, winter coat, socks, tennis shoes, little hoodie on my hat, 2 layers of shirts to go sit out there. That's why I'm kind of happy to sit inside for once. Wow, we're getting some good color. You can't see it now, but that horizon is actually mountains on the other side of the valley. I think I stayed up too late playing games on the internet on people's lives. I can take heat as long as there's no humidity with it. I don't like humidity when it's cold. I don't like humidity when it's hot. That bird almost sounds like a recorded bird. It cuts off kind of odd, but it's a real bird. Yeah, I see the sunrise before red does too. It's supposed to be at 5:30. I think we start to see it before that though because we're up so high. I'm gonna make some bread, but it involves grinding up my wheat. I don't want to do that with my door open, so I'll have to wait. Birds are happy here, chirping. To be a bird. If I were a bird, I think I'd have to be an eagle, though, because I wouldn't want anybody picking on me. But not the bald eagle, because humans get too interested in those since that's our national bird. Although I think they're coming back. There was a lady I knew. I had her on Facebook when I was on before, and she professionally photographed eagles. And she was watching an eagle's nest, and I never did get to see what happened to them because I quit Facebook, which I'm about to quit again. The group I'm on that I signed up, they were only on Facebook, and all they're doing is reporting stuff and flag wavings. And I thought we would be doing protests and organizing for this and organizing for that, and they're not. So I don't really see that it's worth my time. You have a couple eagles. What state are you in again? 644. So you got to be somewhere mid country towards the east. Nebraska. I almost moved to Kentucky one time with my ex. We got a whole bunch of money together. We were gonna drive down, and he drank the money. Yep, drinking and driving, and I just rode in the car. By the time we got there, we didn't have enough money to get an apartment because he had drank too much. So we turned around and went back to Ohio and went to his sister's place and stayed. Yeah, it was not such a good life. I wasn't so smart back then. Oh, that's weird. How am I seeing ground but not the horizon? All right, it's bright enough. I'm gonna go out and take that camera down to the edge more where we can see a lot better. I shall be back. Tell everybody at Reds I said hi because they might be gone by the time I finish my sunrise. I'm gonna go out and move the camera. Sorry if the microphone gets wonky, but I gotta move. Got to move it, move it. You've got to move it, move it. See, I had to wait till it was light enough. Make sure I'm not stepping on any things like snakes. And I had a flashlight earlier, but I don't have a clue what the heck I did with it. Alright, I'll go. That's the other way I wanted to go. I can get over that way. Oh, nope, this is it. Yay. Alright. Okay. Let me get this one rock here. Tricky. Tricky. I don't know if that's going to make too much of a difference, is it? Sorry about that. Almost lost my whole stream there. Still doesn't work. Okay, there we go. It's a little crooked, but that's not something I'm going to be able to fix without putting the phone in a predicament. Hold it from falling back. There we go. I'll keep it falling back now. I'll find another one. Okay, that's probably the best I'm going to get right now. I'm going to run back inside. That's a little chilly to me. Okay, I'm back. Almost tripped a couple times coming back. Okay. Enjoy your day, Lynn. Thanks for joining. Well, that's a nice view. I'll have to work on that other stand. That would really be awesome. Well, I'll mute my mic until someone else wants to chat so we can hear the birds better. Morning, Cole. I think I just figured out how to get that camera to tilt the other way if I put it backwards on the stand. I've been like, as long as. I don't know what I was going to say. Never mind. I was up pretty late last night, and I didn't sleep very much. I guess that caffeine I had yesterday morning was the first I had in a long time. Oh, here comes Mona. Hey,
Hi,
Mona.
sweetie. Hi, sugar. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. Let me
Ah,
put the sun back on. There we go.
okay.
So, do you know from StreamYard that you can stream to your own channel on somebody else's StreamYard if they have it set up?
No.
Yeah. So you can combine yours with this. I'm doing a sea to shining sea sunrise on Memorial Day. So you can combine yours and stream it to your own channel.
Okay.
If you'd like to do that, you could just join the StreamYard because I think I'm going to get up about 1 a.m. and get it started. So the ones on the East Coast can just pop in. But you don't have to pop in until it's your time, until you want to go on. And then you just click a button, and I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you so you know how to do it. And you click some button, and it'll take it to your stream also.
Okay.
If that's something you want to do.
I don't know. Right now, today, I'm heading up a protest today. So,
Oh,
yeah,
what are we protesting?
drag queens shows in Branson.
Uh,
Never going to fly. As far as they'll be out of business. It won't work here. Uh, the city council meetings, the last two council meetings, was absolutely standing room only against this being in Branson. So that's a sign that it will not fly.
is
Okay.
it at a public library?
No, it's at a bar
Okay. If
at
it was
10.
a public library, then they have to do it, but or they won't get federal funding.
Uh, uh, Branson doesn't need federal funding. We make enough money here by ourselves. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
public libraries are different, but yeah, I see what you're saying.
We don't want a nightlife here. Okay. We don't have a nightlife in Branson. It's
Wow.
families. They don't come with babysitters. And tell you, after you do a day of Branson activities, all you want to do by 10 o'clock is get back to your motel and go to bed. Okay.
Yeah.
It's families. And that's, it's just not, we do not want any adult entertainment in Branson. Okay. If it's not fit for children, it's not fit for Branson.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't know why they aim that stuff for kids at all.
Well, they aren't aiming it at kids. They're aiming it at a restaurant bar,
Oh, okay.
at after 10 p.m. No one under 21 allowed, but nothing good happens after 10 p.m.
No, not usually.
That's why we've not promoted a nightlife in Branson. Okay? With the nightlife comes the seedy
Everything
crime and
else.
everything else. Okay? So we've worked for years to keep that stuff out of here. We voted down gambling. We didn't bring it here. We voted out uh, Triple X or adult bookstore. That didn't go here. Somebody thought they was going to open up a gentleman's club here, and that didn't happen either. So, Mr. Greedo's Mexican restaurant will have nothing but bad reviews. This town runs on word of mouth advertising, and it does it very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
to the tune of 10 million visitors a year.
I don't know why they think they got to put it in every single city in the first place. Keep it wherever it's at. It doesn't have to be everywhere. If they really want it, they can drive.
30 miles north is Springfield, Missouri.
There you go. That's not far.
And they have a booming nightlife there. In fact, Memorial Day, they're having a gay rights parade in Springfield. That's fine, not in Branson. We're an amusement park. The entire city is a huge amusement park for families.
Oh, up by Springfield, there's a Sacote in the fall that I might go to.
Oh, okay.
So there's a chance I might see you.
Well, yeah, because, honey, I'm only 30 miles south, okay?
Yeah.
All right. You can come stay with me.
Well, they have camping there and stuff. It's part of Sacote. It's called the Feast of Tabernacles, and everybody camps out.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe I'll just come up and join you.
It's 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 a religious thing, and it's for those who believe in that.
Oh, okay.
So I would love to see you, but I can't invite you to their event.
In other words, it's a closed event, huh?
Well, it's open to anyone who's Torah observant and Christian.
Okay. Well, the Christian part knocks me out.
Okay.
I'm Hindu.
Okay.
If I had to claim a religion, which I don't really claim any religion, okay?
Right.
But if I had to claim one of all of them that I've studied, I would probably go with Hindu. Yeah. I had somebody accuse me of being a Christian the other day. You claim to be a
I don't
Christian.
think I really like that term, but I don't know. Some people just say Torah observant believer. I don't know what that doesn't really describe what they're believing in. So
Yeah. I believe in living till I die, okay?
I think we all do.
Hello, Lynn.
She was on earlier. She's gone.
Oh, she left?
And
Okay.
Cole came in and said good morning, but I don't know if he's still there or not. He's a busy person. He promotes other people's streams if you want to hook up. He also does games like word games, trivia, etc.
Yeah. Well,
but he does a really good job at promoting channels.
well, I'm gonna try going live at the protest today.
Okay.
I have to do it with my laptop and my ZTE, but I haven't got my Galaxy hooked up yet.
You got another. Oh, that's right. You're waiting on that phone that you had to pay 2 months, and then it's unlocked.
It's unlocked now. I just don't know how to switch it over, how to get the stuff from my ZTE to the Galaxy and get the chip in. I've never done it myself, so.
Okay. And they do have YouTube videos if you want to see if you can follow along on one of those.
I think I have to call Q-Link, okay? And that's been my problem, because every time you call Q-Link, you're 2 or 3 hours on the phone, kind of thing. They'll cut you off 3 or 4 times. They'll send you someplace to talk to somebody, and then next thing you know, you've shut off, and you got to start through the whole AI process again. And I just dread doing that, so I will. It just hasn't taken priority in my life right now. And really, I didn't have this drag queen thing just popped up, and I can't stand by and do nothing, because I'm a big influencer. So, but I did call the mayor out. It was relayed to me that the mayor hosted a drag queen show back in February. So at the city council meeting, I called him out on it. Did you? And come to find out, what he did was he leased his vacant building, the paddle wheel, to HBO so they could film a drag queen show documentary.
Oh.
And so I got to tell him, you open the door for this stuff, now you close it. Okay? I mean, I told you straight up. I said, if the citizenry of Branson had known that, you wouldn't have won the election. And chances are you won't be mayor again because of this. This is totally against the principles and morality of the city of Branson. Yeah. So,
Some people don't realize that each city in itself has more power than any other form of government, including the federal.
mm-hmm.
That our the lines of authority start small and work up to bigger, and the federal is only supposed to be to protect our country, not rule over us.
Well, our local representative was at the meeting last Tuesday. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And he said no to this in Branson. Okay. Don't bring it here. It's you can go any, don't bring it here. This is, we have 4 pillars of business here: faith, family, the flag, and having fun. Okay.
Yep. I need to run and bring the phone up here.
Don't run, walk, honey. You might trip
Well,
if you run.
I mean, I'm going to disappear. If you want to talk about it, I'm going to grab the phone and bring it up to the picnic table now, because it don't need to be on the edge like that right now.
Oh, okay. Go get it. Anyway, guys, ain't nobody in here but me. I'd be talking to myself.
Okay, well, you can listen to the birds. It's fine.
I'll just watch your beautiful sunset and start getting ready. Uh, oh.
Forgot where it was. All right, I got to take it back up. I can't hear because it's on headphones. But let's go back up and I'll set it up on the picnic table.
Man, it really was on the edge.
Ooh, I can hear you. Yeah, it was. Well, there was still stuff in the way. I don't get close enough to fall off. I guess I can still hear then.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm taking the hard way up. I lost my path. There we go. Oh, yesterday's hike. He found the old trail he's been looking for, and it was rough. I slid a few spots, but I aimed for the tree.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to try running 3 different things today because I'm going to record on my Galaxy. I can just record on it. I'm going to try live streaming on my ZTE and on my laptop.
Okay. All right, now I figured out how to do this. There we go. I got a better angle. Except now I can't see it at all. There we go. Where's the sun? Oh. Geez. Okay.
Ouch! That hurt.
I need to put a rock on it. That's funny. It doesn't want to stay. There. There we go.
Yeah. I got my stick.
It's really, really cold out there. It's not even in the 60s yet.
Yeah, we're supposed to have record lows tomorrow.
We're having a high of 77, which is nice.
Well, we're only going to go up to 60 today. And then we're going to be, but tomorrow night we're going to drop all the way down to 48.
Ooh. Yeah, we were down when I got up, it was 54 out.
Well, it's 60 here.
Okay, have you tried transferring your phone online?
Honey, I don't know how to put the card in.
Okay. There's
Okay.
videos. I'm giving you a link, and it has videos on how to do that right on the page. There you go.
With the government service?
Well, no, but it'll tell you how to switch your SIM card.
Okay.
And it'll tell you how to transfer your number. So, yeah, with the government service, you might still have to call, but it'll tell you how to do all the rest of it.
Yeah. It's the matter that I have to call because it's I don't know how to transfer the stuff from my ZTE, like my contacts and stuff like that, to get it from my ZTE to the Galaxy.
Oh. Yeah, well, first thing is your SIM card and getting that transferred. And then I can give you another video on the rest.
Yeah, I've got a geek in the park, okay, that has promised that he would come over and do this for me.
Okay.
Hoping. Right now, for today, I'm just going to do it this way,
Right.
Because it's important that I get some video, even if it's I can, like I said, I can record on the Galaxy and download it to the laptop and then upload it as a video to my YouTube page. I don't know. I don't have enough signal on the ZTE to live stream here, but I'm going to be inside Branson and I have more signal in the city of Branson.
Well, yeah, that's true. And you might be able to just connect to a hotspot around you too.
Yeah. So, I've got unlimited data on the ZTE.
Right.
And if I got signal there, I can live stream from the ZTE. It wouldn't be real quality, It's not going to be the camera shot I'd get from the Galaxy, but at least get it down for posterity.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the Galaxy, I would take it. You might be. What if there's a hotspot around? Then you'd be able to stream with the good camera.
Yeah. So. I don't know. I'm going to do I'm setting all 3 up. I'm setting my laptop up. I'm going to put my Galaxy on my big tripod and my ZTE on my stick.
Ah, nice. I gotta find. I have an old phone holder that broke apart, and it's like a stick now, but it'll grasp the phone and hold it in directions I want to hold it in.
Yeah.
And I have that conduit pull. I was gonna make it into a 360 camera so I could do 360s,
Yeah.
but I've been busy. Except for one day when I was just too cold to do anything, and it was 85 degrees in here, and I turn on the fan and I'd be freezing. I don't know why I couldn't get warm that day. It was crazy.
Well, did I tell you about my MRI?
No.
Well, it wasn't good news. I have microvascular systemic disease.
Okay.
That means that the veins in my brain are shrinking
Oh no.
and it's cutting off the oxygen to, I'm not getting the oxygen to my brain that I need. And it's causing my brain to shrink.
That's not good.
And I've already had 2 brain strokes from it. And the next one may be a brain bleed. The veins are not strong in my brain.
Oh.
And the only thing to delay it would be go on strong blood thinners.
Yeah.
And I bruise horribly already. And because of my other problem, the congenital insensitivity to pain, I
Yeah.
cut myself and I don't know it. Okay.
That'd be something I couldn't do because I'm so klutzy. I would just bleed.
That's me. That's the thing that worries me. And I'm going to live till I die. But I got to fight the next door neighbors. And I mean, way next door. Okay. There's a bar and they got an outside patio and a band. And last Friday, the band was so loud, it was rattling my windows in my trailer.
Ugh.
Okay. With their boom, boom, boom.
Mm-hmm.
And that boom, boom, boom makes the plastic in my chest rattle. What
Wow.
does it do to those sensitive little tiny veins in my head?
Yeah, that's not good.
So I'm fighting that battle because it's in the county, not in the city, so there's no noise ordinance.
Ugh.
And they plan on having hard rock band from 11 o'clock tomorrow morning until midnight.
Wow. There might not be anything to do about that one.
Well, I've called the county commissioner. I want to see what process do we have to go through to get a noise ordinance that
You
limits the decibels that they can play at. Play for the people on the patio. Don't play for the people clear over a half a mile at the chateau and all the people at the campground.
You might have to invest in earplugs till they get it done because that's going to take a while.
Well, it won't take me long. I can reach over the back fence and I got a straight shot to their speakers.
And then you'll be in jail and then you won't have any control.
Well, then I'll have 3 hots and a cot. Okay. It's just, I'm that, it makes me that angry. Right now, what we're doing is we're getting up a petition. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And so the manager over there said, well, you bring me up. You're the only one bitching. I said, no, I'm not the only one. He said, well, you bring me a petition and I might consider turning the volume down.
Wow.
Okay. So Fawn's writing up a petition and I'm going to take the petition to all the campers staying at the RV park and all the people staying at 3 RV parks in the area. I'm going to take it to the new homeowners here. And I'm going to go around and I'll get 1,000 signatures from just this area to turn it down. We're not asking them to shut it off or not have it. It's fine. I'm asking that they put a decibel meter on the patio where the band is, and keep it at 100 decibels or less on that patio, you know. And if they did that, the music would be staying there and not coming, filtering out to the whole surrounding area.
Right. They could also consider putting up a wall around it too. That would help a little.
Yeah, but they got it as an outdoor bar.
Yeah, but you can put a wall around an outdoor area.
Well, they're trying to push the cart before the horse, and it doesn't look like they're going to pass their health inspection today.
Oh.
And if they don't pass the health inspection today, they'll shut them down for 28 days.
Oh.
So we'll have 28 days to
All
get
the
the
petitions
petition.
done.
Yeah. And like I told him, I said, I'm not telling you I want you to quit. I want you to lower your decibel level. You know, 5 minutes at 105 decibels can damage your hearing permanently.
Yeah.
And if I'm rating 85 to 90 decibels here inside my house, imagine what it's like on that concrete metal patio.
Yeah. We had a Harley dealership in Mesa that did some huge concerts, but it was only 2 nights out of a year. So we just opened our windows and enjoyed it because we couldn't do much else about it. And
Yeah,
then it was over.
But this is going to be every weekend the entire summer.
Yeah, that's not good.
And, you know, we've got people that live here at my RV park that work like at Silver Dollar City.
Right.
They got to be up and out the door by 7:30 in the morning. And if you're going to keep them awake till midnight.
Ugh, they're not going to be happy.
Oh, they're not happy from just one night, which was last Friday. So, the manager here called the cops on them. Can't you make them at least lower the volume? And they said, no, they got all the permits and everything. So, I just not.
See, part of the problem is they don't tell you before these companies come in and start doing that stuff so that you can get something in place before they start operating. When they're applying for the permits is when the residents should know so that they have a voice before they get approved.
Right. But they don't have like a council meeting like you do in the Branson city limits, you know, in Branson City.
Right.
It's all done by a county commissioner. So I made a phone call to the county commissioner's office yesterday. And the object is starting tomorrow night when the band starts and it starts out loud. We got to get everybody in here to call the sheriff's office. File a complaint. Okay? They may not be able to do anything about it at that moment, but the complaint will go, the number of complaints, you know.
Yeah.
You get 200 or 300 people calling the sheriff's department complaining about the noise.
What about making little poster signs around the area so that those you don't catch, maybe it'll get done a little faster?
Yeah. Well, I know that there's 20 that's going to call the sheriff's department tomorrow night. And that's just from my park.
Yeah, I would put a sign out. It'll happen faster, I would think.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's because it's not a very big area, okay?
Yeah.
I can go on my little scooter to every single campsite over at the state park. You know, if you didn't like the music last night, sign this. If you didn't like the volume of the music, you know.
Right.
We need you to sign this.
Well, those people don't live here. The thing you would have to do with them is just have them call the sheriff's department. That's why I was thinking of the sign. Because those aren't residents. They're not going to have much of a voice at all.
Oh, tourists.
Unless they were to call the sheriff's department.
Well, see, tourists have a big voice here, okay?
Okay.
Because it's a tourist town. if you're disrupting the tourists.
But how do they prove that person was there at the time? Is what I'm saying. Because they're not residents, they don't have a local address. Now
No,
you have people from other areas signing petitions, and there's no way to prove that they were there at that time exactly. They're not going to go through the work to document it.
no, and the thing is they're not what all we need. Remember, it's small town Missouri.
Yeah,
Okay, all we need to do is show that they're disrupting the tourist's life.
right. That's why I
Okay.
say it might be quicker and easier to have them call the sheriff.
Oh yeah. When I go around with the petition, I'll tell them if the noise is loud in your house, call the sheriff's office and make a complaint. Okay. Because this town doesn't want to do anything that's going to disrupt the tourists. That's our bread and butter.
Right.
And so I'll do all I can do. Okay. Including getting me some really good earmuffs.
Earmuffs won't do anything. It would be the things you stick in your ears, those little foamy
Earplugs.
things.
Yeah.
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 We had to use those when we worked the tech booth.
Well, I thought about buying a whole bunch of earplugs, those earplugs package,
Yep.
and putting them in my cart and driving over there while they're playing their music and offer people earplugs.
Yeah. I think that would just agitate them. They're going to be drunk, remember?
uh,
The last thing you need is somebody to cold cock you on the head.
then I'd be in prison for jail. I'd
Oh,
be
yeah.
in jail for murder. Okay, because the minute you touch me, I'm going to kill you. My hands are lethal weapons, and I can use them very, very well.
But really, what handing out earplugs really won't affect anything. It'll just give you a peace of mind that you're getting even.
Yeah, it's a.
Put yourself in danger for that.
I'm gonna live till I die.
Okay.
It would be fun. Hey, anybody need earplugs? Anybody need earplugs?
They won't hear you. I don't think they can even hear each other talk.
They can't.
I think they make the music that loud so that you have to whisper in somebody's ear, and that's how they get people to connect, I guess.
Have to shout in somebody's ear. Can't whisper.
Well, you got to lean over and be really close.
Well, they had a list of events, okay, and it listed that there was different bands that advertised, okay, at the events. I went into all of their bands comments, their bands things, and said, please be when you are playing at Area 71, please be respectful of the people in the surrounding area that are trying to sleep. So I'm asking the bands themselves to please curb your volume. Okay, play for the patio, not for the valley.
I hear one little birdie, but I don't see him.
And the manager over there is a real asshole.
Wow, look at all that smokiness over the valley. We must still have a fire out there or a new one. It was pretty cleared up last night.
Well, that huge Canadian fire, when the wind blows it blowed it all the way into Colorado. It was horrible in Denver.
Yeah, it was supposed to go down the mid-U.S. down towards the south, but we didn't get that down here. We have our own fire. We had a fire up at Camp Navajo, another fire not too far from there. And I haven't checked to see if they were out, but it was kind of clear yesterday. I could see the color in the rocks. So it might be a new one. I haven't checked to see if they're controlled burns. I just haven't checked much. I just saw that there were fires on the map, and I'm like, oh, that explains it, and I shut it off.
Well, it makes for pretty sunrises and sunsets, the smoke does.
It does. I have a picture of a sunset I did up here in Mingus when there was a nearby fire, and it was red. It was so
Yeah.
pretty. But up at Camp Navajo, that's about where I was going to camp in that area, and I'm glad I didn't head straight back up there because I would have had to waste fuel and come back here and then go back up later. So I'm hoping it's a controlled burn so they won't have an issue. Because last summer they had fires and they had to evacuate, or was the summer before that they had to evacuate that area again because they had fires. So it could be a controlled burn to keep that from happening. They do a lot of nice maintenance out here to try to control them, but there's a lot of woods up here. Well, there's the sun, and I'm going to need to start my day. And I've got to grind my flour because I didn't grind any yesterday, and I want to have bread for breakfast.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead and head out. Thank you for joining.
Okay.
And
I will.
I'll send you that info on connecting to.
I'm on it right now.
No, I mean
On the link.
streaming. I mean to
on
connect.
the connecting.
StreamYard.
Okay. All right.
There's somewhere in the settings that'll let you stream it to your own channel, and I'll have to find that and photograph it so you can get on, and then you can make a decision if you want to join us or not.
Oh, okay. All right.
So, but I'm going to go now. Let's end the broadcast first.